Anyways.
Experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just... Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone!
Too late.
All right. My lips are sealed.
Like Neo? What was that knocking?
The bathroom, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, so Nellie's gonna...
Just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
They're also...
Oh, you're hearing things.
They don't know.
Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
So that's why she leaves. I kind of want to leave the bathroom for last because it seems like an interesting location.
Something goes down.
Yeah, everything keeps leading to the bathroom. Let's see.
I said, have we done everything else though?
Not quite. We're getting there though. Yep. Goodbye, Nellie.
Yo, where the fuck's Ray?
Probably in the bathroom. From day,
oh yeah, because there's two people.
From day one, there's two people in the bathroom. So that's Jennifer and Ray.
Yeah.
Probably. Unless we misidentified somebody. Let's follow Miss McMurphy from the beginning. You say anything? I guess he's not going to call anyone on the phone because he actually just gave his phone away.
Is McMurphy... McMurphy's the name of the guy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, right?
I think so, yeah.
It's like one of my favorite books.
Yeah, this is a reference because McMurphy is supposed to be the guy who's pretending to be crazy in that. So they named the guy that's pretending to be crazy in this story McMurphy.
I like how in that book it is debatable whether or not he actually is crazy, though.
Yeah. But yeah, the character he at least identifies as being pretending to be crazy.
In the movie,
it's fitting that this guy's name is McMurphy. Because the whole thing's told from the perspective of the chief, right?
In the
you haven't because that was literally the book where they taught us the concept of an unreliable narrator in school.
Yeah. See, I didn't have to read that in school. I wish I had to read that in school. I wish more people did.
And I also read. That's also where I read Flowers for Algernon.
Yeah, I read that one in school. That's a sad.
Yep.
But yeah, no, yeah. So the whole book is written from the perspective of the chief, which is like completely it's underemphasized in the movie because. There's no it's from McMurphy's perspective like the entire time.
Yeah.
But
I've never seen the movie. I might want to watch that.
Oh, really?
It's Jack Nicholson, right?
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
But I've never watched it. I've only read it. And that was even long enough ago that I need to kind of reread it.
But it's one of Jack Nicholson's
right after
best
I reread like
performances.
1984 and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's just so long ago that I need to revisit it so I can better recall what's even in it.
I love so I never read 1984. I actually never read Clockwork Orange because I can't get through the fake.
1984 is right there.
I can't get through all the slang, all the made up slang in Clockwork Orange is like.
Oh yeah, I just watched it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and plus it's by Stanley Kubrick.
Even though it's starring the guy that kills Captain Kirk. That lead actor, Malcolm McDowell. He gets around. He's been in movies for so long that he's old now. But he was young in that movie. He's still in movies now, I think, unless he just died. I think he's still alive.
I always liked his character in Clockwork Orange. I thought I had a crush on him, but I'm like, I shouldn't have a crush on this sociopath.
No, that's the worst person.
Actually, I dressed like him for Halloween a couple years ago.
Well, that's fine.
It was really cute.
that kind of costume's fine, but he's like the worst person.
I know.
Let's see if James says anything all day, but otherwise this might be bathroom time. The song sounds familiar though. Wait. Is there a song that plays when the witch comes in a bubble? You know what I mean, right? When the good witch floats in a bubble. I'm like wondering if that's the song we're hearing. That sounds like an Oz song. I'm not sure. It sounds weirdly familiar, doesn't it?
I'm sure there is a song for that, but I have no clue what it would be.
Like, don't you feel like you recognize what she's humming? Even though I can't. Oh, you can't? No. It sounds super familiar, but I don't know if it's actually for any real reason.
I wouldn't be surprised if you were right.
Poor voice actor just has to do that for 15 minutes straight. Now she's quiet most of the time, but it'd be really funny if she had to hum that long.
I'd get paid for that.
Yeah.
So as far as like who are the real mental patients, I feel like Emily maybe does belong here.
So James doesn't do anything until then. Yeah. Nope. So we pretty much followed everyone except for sitting through the bathroom for 15 minutes and seeing what happens.
That's exactly my favorite thing to do.
Sitting in the shower thinking about why I'm locked in a bathroom. That's the new lyrics to the song. Are they even awake at the beginning?
They might be knocked out.
Well, this might save us some time.
Yeah, so there's a part where they wake up and then she starts banging.
Is it all the way until when the... Oh, it's probably when the knocking starts, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a while. Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Millie just pretty much walks over in silence, I think.
When did the knocking start? There we go. But they never audibly seem to wake up?
Yeah, you think they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Where am I?
They just start knocking. Are they...
Is their unconscious bodies like
maybe they're
falling
gagged
against the... Oh, perhaps.
Maybe she has to ungag them before they can say anything, so they're just knocking. Oop.
You think you could climb over a bathroom stall?
Who's that knocking?
There are bathroom stalls that go from ceiling to floor.
Yeah, usually I see them in very fancy restaurants where they're like themed and they have really nice like wooden doors or something.
Because if you look at this one, it kind of looks like that. Like these might be those kinds of bathroom stalls that are basically a room.
Well, I think they
which I've never seen in person before, but I've seen like pictures.
They're in a hospital, a mental hospital, so I feel like that maybe there's a reason.
Yeah, you might have to be able to lock them in the bathroom.
Shouldn't have locks on the bathroom doors though in a mental hospital. Just saying.
I don't know. A latch.
I almost think you shouldn't even have that. I don't know.
No one.
What are you?
No one accused mental hospitals of having a history of being ethical.
That is no. I don't think I've ever heard that argument before. So.
Doing here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Damn.
Perfect. Then you can
Speaking
get
of
me
which,
out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
What the fuck was holding the door closed? She had to like kick it open. It's a bathroom stall.
Dude,
maybe they are locked.
Good on Nelly. Like she
not even a latch.
fucking sounds like she beat up that
Nellie's
door.
here to get shit done and then probably blow up or something. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Where am I? What happened? Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
Oh gosh.
I remember that much.
You've got red on you.
Why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you weren't out cold, Ray. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what are you... Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll
Whoa.
be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I did...
Okay, so Jennifer got knocked out by Oscar, and that story was true.
Yeah, but the other way around.
Yeah.
Where instead of Oscar getting hit, it was him hitting her.
Still, what the fuck?
Or someone hitting her.
Why are you knocking out Nellie? Or killing? I don't know.
That
Jennifer was weirdly sure that you killed her, which is not what I would have expected if you hadn't said that out loud.
Wait. I was gonna say, okay, so Oscar said he got hit with an ashtray when the patient escaped. But what Ray is saying is that patient 68 escaped, but before escaping hit Jennifer in the head with the ashtray. Yeah. If they have the same story, I feel like, well, I guess. Did
he escape and come back? Like, it's weird.
Did he escape and come back? Is he Oscar? But then none of the patients, I feel like all the patients there would recognize him as being not Oscar, but patient 68 or whatever. It seems like they all know patient 68.
Yeah, but no one's saying who they are.
Yeah, but everyone's talked about everyone. So no one's like no one's been like, hey, you escaped and you came back. Like, no one said that yet. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
but why would Oscar know the story about the patient? Like, why would he have the same story as I don't know. The ashtray thing seems specific to that situation. I don't know.
Maybe we're about to find that, like, Oscar came in and, like, took out Ray after he found Jennifer. And so then Oscar co-opted the story because of the whole thing where Jennifer was knocked out and there was an ashtray there.
Yeah.
Because Ray was able to figure out what happened, so I guess Oscar could also figure out what happened.
Oscar had to have been there or something because he knows about the ashtray story.
Noticed that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else.
Uh-oh.
You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then?
Well, that's
we can't even
stupid.
call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh, right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
So, they took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
No. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then
alarm clock?
It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Clep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this.
Yeah.
No looking around, just stay quiet and fun.
Shoot. Well.
Okay, so yeah, like I thought, Ray had the freaking TV remote. Ray's ghost. Ray like wasn't even tied up. Something's wrong with Ray. He like came back or some shit. And he says, "Don't worry about it. It's an alarm clock." Yeah, right. It's an alarm clock.
I forgot to be in the room. I just wanted to see if she said anything when she's in the hallway.
Nah.
No. Nope. Everything's just perfectly timed again for the explosion. So Ray planted a bomb, but then for completely unrelated reasons, there happens to be a massive conspiracy brainwashing program, and also patients are having a coup that are completely unrelated
there's like
to the bomb.
4 things that happening at the same time. So yeah, I'm saying Ray did it. Ray put a bomb in the TV in case he was gonna have to blow everyone up. So that was like ahead of time. He like already had this, like, just in case I need to blow people up, because that's my go-to, is I like to put bombs places. And then apparently they're trying to take over the hospital at the same time. But it just so happens that patient 68 escaped, which caused the fake, who they think is the real police to show up. It's actually the fake police. And the fake police are here for
But also
Ray.
They only think that he's here for the fake patient. They only think that the escaping patient is why the police are here, because in reality,
they're here for ghosts.
McMurphy borrowed a phone from Klepp and called them, because they even call it again to verify that the phone called it was Tony. The phone called Tony specifically because we know that because Klepp stole Tony's phone. And so when they call the one phone number that McMurphy's phone called before from when he was borrowing it earlier, Klepp rings because Klepp already stole Tony's phone. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but Elvira.
There's so many layers
McMurphy
here.
gets Elvira and Tony to show up because apparently he's in there undercover to find Ghost. Because he committed himself or whatever, so he can find Ghost, who I think is Ray.
So he's undercover to find Ghost, who isn't even a patient. Then,
well, see that's
really funny.
That's why. Okay, so that's why there's no patient in that room, because Ray works there, so he doesn't have to be a patient in that room. He has access to that room whenever he wants, so he can come and go all the time. That room's just like a.
Who are the real patients even mean?
That's going to be a hard.
And how many options do I have to pick?
Are they going to give us like a cap? Because so we know the people who work.
And as far as we can tell, like the person who is Ghost is the person who planted the bomb, which we figured out surprisingly early, which makes me double. It's one of those things where like the answer seems so easy, it makes me wonder if we're right. Or if we're messing something up, you know what I mean?
But I can't think of any other. They don't allude to it in any other way. I want to
re-listen to this part to verify. But yeah, they did say they stole the remote from Ray, right?
Yeah. Well,
and also Ray said that he got it stolen, I guess too.
Yeah, James
said, it's not
said,
a phone. We can't have phones. Well, that's stupid.
Yeah. Listen to that part again, because that
means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan?
Think the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there.
The doctor's under our control.
Already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer, then? Well, this could turn out bad for us if the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it?
You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
Wait, that's the last number that Jennifer called?
Yeah, Jennifer called.
That's what I.
Tony.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I thought. I thought they said Jennifer earlier when they talked about her phone.
Tony. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why would Jennifer call Tony? Does Jennifer even know Tony? Or did Klepp lend Jennifer's phone to McMurphy?
Fuck.
Because he was already with McMurphy earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because Klepp starts the story here basically with these people already tied up, so they were already caught beforehand.
So they're calling Jennifer's phone with whose phone?
They're using Jennifer's phone, and they're calling her most recent call.
But
which was making Klepp ring, which I assumed was Tony's phone, because we just verified because he steals Tony's phone like when they're in here.
It could still be McMurphy though, because McMurphy is saying how he got a phone from Klepp because Klepp is the person who deals phones.
Yeah, so that might have been why Jennifer's last call was that.
Yeah, because
and Klepp's just really bad at keeping track of this information.
Klepp doesn't know who he called last. He just knows he gave him a phone.
Yeah,
because he's the phone dealer. He's the local phone dealer.
What are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but...
That verifies our phone count. He only had one phone before. Before he stole Tony's phone, he only had one phone. So that means that the phone that McMurphy was using was Jennifer's phone.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I forgot there's like that part at the beginning where McMurphy's like, at the very beginning where Klepp's like, oh, you owe me money for the phone. And McMurphy's like, oh, well, I'll just give you the phone back so you can resell it.
Yeah. But he just used that to call Tony.
Yeah.
But I do have this.
You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote?
Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know?
Yeah. Let's see what their options are here. In particular, I'm like, oh, you
no.
checked them all. You have to check every single one that's a real mental patient.
Everybody.
I mean, that might be the answer.
Okay, so not Elvira, and not Tony.
Yeah.
And not McMurphy.
What does real mental patient mean, though?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is really.
Do
like,
they mean real, like they're actually crazy?
Yeah, because real, like they're actually enrolled in the hospital.
Yeah,
or
because
like
McMurphy is a patient, isn't he?
Oh, but real. I think it means people who belong there.
So Oscar, Mr. Director. I mean, technically, maybe none of them belong here because they were all made crazy. Which is very insensitive and reductive, by the way, but whatever.
Yeah.
We're dealing with this as the fantasy like Hollywood version of mental insanity, and not like, you know, any of the reality of it. Portrayal. Because it's actually a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Jennifer works here. Ray
is Ghost.
Ray, oh yeah, Ray's the
Ray pretends like he works there.
He's a caretaker. George is
the guard guy
he's the guard that's supposed to be a patient too. Maestro's
no. George isn't that one. James is that one.
That's James.
George is the guy that was interrogating the maestro.
You're right. Yeah, there's a lot of names.
Emily's a patient. Bonkers.
Spoon's a patient. Klepp's a patient.
So
that might be correct, depending on what they mean by the question.
Wait. What about Nellie though?
She is a patient. Yeah,
but then if you do that, you have to, McMurphy. She's on the same level.
You're right. We have to choose whether or not we want to choose Nellie and McMurphy.
I think Nellie and McMurphy are both off the list.
You think you take them off?
Yeah, I don't think she belongs there.
I'm willing to try it. I mean, they have this is vague.
What will happen if we lose?
I don't know.
We've never lost before.
Maybe just as we lose. They're I don't know. This is unhelpful phrasing.
Well, I feel like we're taking one of those.
Who are they?
We're taking like an SAT.
Do you think we're taking a TAT test?
In the game,
what if no matter what we've ever done, every answer we ever put is said to be true?
Well, that would be really.
Then it's like, is your interpretation, man? And then they judge you at the end.
Because there are some very clearly incorrect answers, so I would question how that would even work.
Yeah, real mental patients is
like in some of the other ones.
For all we know, no one was a real mental patient until they indoctrinated them. So that's iffy.
Exactly. I feel like this is like it's like an SAT test where it's like as like a student I can like go argue that the question the way they phrase the question isn't effective. Like I feel like it's like one of these the way they phrase this question is not effective. It doesn't convey what they want me to actually do.
Are you ready to lose?
I think that's my best guess as of right now, but I'm not sure what they want.
All names marked correctly.
So Ray's not Ghost, right?
You need to answer all 2 questions. Right now, only 1 have the correct answer.
The names you've marked will still. Oh, so the names are right.
Yeah,
so
they're saying these names are right.
Oh, it's okay.
I think you were wrong about this part. McMurphy and Nellie.
Okay, I'll accept that, but that's stupid.
Nope. Only 1 has the correct answer. Are we wrong about Ray?
Well, Ray's Ghost, so maybe we do the same thing, but add Ray.
Oh, because he's a patient that do you think he escaped and is pretending to be Ray? But everyone knows him.
Yeah, I don't know, and everyone knows. I don't know.
But George and Jennifer are doctors, and Tony and Elvira are the fake
two
police.
fake cops. I hope it isn't obvious and we're not just really stupid.
I'm working on it. I don't know.
As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor and board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and
What in tarnation?
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusion.
Should we pay attention to the people that actually have numbers?
He's a caregiver.
Is it the people that have numbers?
I don't know.
So we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
James has a number, Emily has a number.
Better than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on.
But all of our numbers are provided by the person who's most likely lying.
Well, yeah, but I think they actually refer to, like, Meister refers to himself by a number.
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
What in tarnation? I love his voice.
Playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for...
Is that the hint that James and Oscar aren't patients because they're both looking for Ghost?
Oh, James probably
so it's
isn't
Clep,
on the
Emily,
fucking list.
Spoon, Maestro,
Oscar.
Oscar.
Oh, no,
Director.
Oscar. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was the clue. That those two both are impatients because of that exchange.
How could I?
Because they're also looking for Ghost.
How could I not think that he is crazy with his accent? It makes him sound like a freaking
like a fucking old-timey prospector.
like a prospector. What the fuck did they think?
What in tarnation?
He still has that voice when he goes over to talk to Oscar. I thought he was crazy. Sorry, guys. Who would choose to have that accent?
All right, let's see what happens to us here. Close case.
I'm scared.
Excellent work, Detective.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Ruh-roh.
I have just one last question for you.
I'm scared.
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
Oh my god.
I can only name myself. Am I number 68?
Okay.
Who escaped?
I don't. Okay, hold on. Mr. Directo. Did they take? Is that a typo?
Mr. Directo. It's a Spider-Man villain. Mr. Directo. You'll never catch me, Spidered Man.
Spidered Man.
Maestro.
Has there been anyone who's been in all of these?
Detectives here.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the
Probably not the answer because we're in a cell.
number 68 is a very big possibility because that person, like I said, we never figured out who that was. Anyway.
Yeah. Who the fuck's Cameron?
I know. I was just thinking that. Who's Cameron?
I don't remember. Who's Tyler?
The creator, Tyler Durden. Oh my gosh, Tyler Durden. We're Tyler Durden.
Oh, that's a reference, isn't it?
No, I think there was. No, Tyler
was there a Tyler? I don't remember Tyler.
Was he the one at the beginning who stole the painting?
I don't think so.
Because Maestro was like. Maestro,
I think he had a different name.
Maestro said Tyler.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
Or a name that reminds me of Tyler.
Yeah.
When he was doing his little thing. But I thought he was referring to the painting case.
I feel like it was something other than Tyler, but I don't remember.
I don't think we're Clep. I don't think we're Tyler. Because I think Tyler might... Oh no, Sean. He says Sean. See, I think... Wait. Remember, I was like, oh, Tyler's one of the brothers.
I feel like
Tyler's one of the brothers. Because I remember I was like, oh...
Were their names Tyler and Cameron in the tutorial?
I think so. Because I remember saying, oh yeah, their names remind me like they'd have Hot Wheels
Most
cars.
of these names don't mean a whole lot.
So Klepp, Cameron, Tyler, and I think Maestro are out. Because I think they want you to think you're Maestro because you're sitting in his seat. But I don't think you're Maestro.
We're not even in the same room.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the left room, not the right room.
You're right. So number 68, I think, is a possibility. Mr. Director might be a possibility.
Why?
Emily might be a possibility, because I don't know.
I don't think we have any reason to suspect Emily.
You also don't really have any reason to... I think number 68, but I don't know.
I think this is probably the answer.
Yeah.
Because 68 was the big loose end of last mission that seems to not matter. And, you know, everyone's talking about it, so it feels like that's going to be the detail.
Because like, why would they leave that a loose end? It seems like that would be cruel of them.
Answer?
Wait. Is that what they want us to think? Because remember how Maestro, they got him to be brainwashed, and they're like, oh, what is your name? And then he says, oh, number whatever. So instead of having a name, he says his number, which means that he's brainwashed.
Dun dun dun.
We still answer that way, but
did we list Nellie as being a real patient at the end? Do you remember? Or did we remove her?
I think we removed her.
I don't know, maybe we should just fight the brainwashing. Y'all aren't gonna get me, damn it. Haha.
Congratulations, Detective. You passed the final test.
Maybe they would just change.
Now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones. It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion, but you didn't lose yourself like they did, which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective. Since you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, Detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
I think it's a lie. Can you look at the iPad? Can you do anything?
No, it's just glowing the thing that I
think it's a lie. I'm scared.
Oh. Boop. Hello, stock sound.
Oh, shit.
Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Are we? Oh, okay. I thought we were stuck forever.
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal? I'm a law writer.
Ask him the basics.
Picking up a pal.
Said he didn't know
That was the lines we just heard before, so that's confusing. Everyone was saying all the things that just happened. I don't know how I feel about that ending.
I didn't realize that this was a foreign game.
Oh yeah.
They did great.
Yeah, the English is the second language of this whole game.
That's like a ton of work because this had so much dialogue in it that localizing it would have been a bitch.
Yep, this is all a localized Chinese game.
Wow, nice work, whoever did that.
That's neat. I don't know how I feel about that ending.
No, I feel like I'm kind of a...
I like playing the game, but the framing device and ending kind of felt silly.
Well, I just was kind of expecting something more twist-y. I wonder what would have happened if we had answered anything else.
No.
I'm sure you can answer whatever you want. If we had answered like Cameron, would it have made us Cameron?
Wow, Chris played like 6 characters.
Good job.
Oh wait, but some of those characters are the same character.
Billy.
Because some of the people are in multiple chapters, but their name changes.
Yeah.
So I think that means that I've listed as every one of those names too.
That was a really fun mechanic.
Yeah.
Like the way that game worked was really fun.
Yeah, I liked playing the game, but it's just the framing device and ending. I'm like,
no, I really think maybe, yeah. I mean, not to give like excuses. I think we might have picked a shitty ending, but then again, it's like if all endings should be good.
But it's also an ending that like is framed like it's the right answer.
Yeah, like I don't believe her. Like when she says, "Oh yeah, you're correct, detective," I thought we were gonna walk out the door and get like be stuck forever.
Get tricked. Resume.
Why would they just let us leave? Like why were we in there to begin with then? If like I'm confused because if were we just like someone helping her out? Why are we in the interrogation room? I still don't.
I have just one last question for you.
La 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 la.
I have just one last question for you. Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients.
See, that's like more of an answer that I expected.
Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Take the cigarette.
The drugs ain't mine! About that?
My painting has not been lost.
Not me. Don't believe them!
So, take the test.
Wake up.
She disappeared and was humming Emily's song. That's funny. What is this game though? Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't the detective answer have to be the right answer because they let us leave?
But apparently if you answer differently, they don't let you leave.
Yeah.
They basically like.
But they might be playing along with your delusion. Or maybe because it's still because you're still not cured or something. If that's even the goal.
It seemed like
I don't know if their goal is to cure you or brainwash you, to be honest.
Well, I'm
not entirely sure.
I think in reality, if you choose the detective answer, she does let you leave because you're actually at a police station with cars outside.
Yeah.
So even though you hear the voices still, I think you actually can walk out and leave, you know? Or like, at least that's the implication. Because you're in like an actual building and you can just like that you've never seen before. I think you're just hearing ghosts all the time now.
No.
But I just kind of wish that
I think they should have just stuck with the original premise of just solving cases and just leave it with that and don't make it weird, because I don't know if they were able to like make it any kind of coherent narrative out of that. I think it was just kind of a mess.
I was kind of hoping for like one of those endings where it's like, oh, you're helping us solve crimes because you are a criminal, but like we just don't want you to.
Yeah, it would almost would have been better
right
if we were Ghost. That would have been a better twist than what they kind of went for at the end.
Yeah, like everything I think I was speculating was a little bit more exciting than like what actually happened.
Like, what if we were solving these cases, but the end result is just literally us pointing? We were just fingering ourselves as being ghosts because we're Ray or whatever, like that kind of thing.
See, I would have liked that if like, oh, so you did.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
so that is Ghost. See, Ray.
Obviously, you can relate to this experience. Like you're projecting yourself in this experience because you did it.
Well, this has been Unheard, everybody. See you guys next time.
Goodbye.